What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara, and I am back with another video. I'm loving this mic, so I'm probably gonna tell a lot of my story times, a lot of my stuff from this mic because baby, this mic gonna do what it need to do. Period. Let me stop playing. So, hey y'all, this is Kiara. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And welcome to if you're new. I think I need to start saying that because I don't have a lot of subscribers, but when I blow up, y'all gonna come back to it and be like, okay, I see what she was doing with that. So, but today's video is going to be another story time. I think I need to turn this light down okay, that's better. Today's video is going to be a story time, and it's going to be about the time that I dodged a missile. Do you hear me? I dodged not a bullet. I dodged a missile. Do you hear me? Cause baby, okay. This story time came about when I was on Instagram. I was scrolling on Instagram on the reels, and a reel came up and it said watching my interviewer called me at 11:50 when my interview was supposed to be at 11:30. Basically saying the interviewer was running late and didn't have the courtesy or the respect to let her know that, oh, we're gonna be running a little late, whatever. So that reminded me of when I experienced the same thing, but worse, baby. Let me go ahead and get up into it. But before I get started, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, cause I know y'all wanna support your girl. And without further ado, let's get into this story time. Okay, so this took place around, hold on, I made sure to look it up because I took pictures that day because I was so excited. I took pictures that day. Hold on, okay, so this took place January of 2020. So I got a random text message on my phone with a little long ass paragraph. I wish I would have saved it. I even looked at my old phone that I got the messages from. They gone. They all gone. I should have clicked save forever, but I think I got my stuff set on it deletes after a year or whatever. But I had this long paragraph. Can't remember the boy name because it's irrelevant. Basically, long story short, it said we were referred to you by a mutual friend of yours, and they said that you would be a good candidate to apply for this position that we have. It was a knife company at the end of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil that for you. It was a knife company. So when I saw the message, I did my little research. I did, whatever. And I seen it. I'm like, okay, so what am I? You know what I'm saying? I text him back. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. Like, what's tea? What's it about? And he basically said, would you like to be interested in having an interview? I said, cool. At this time, I did have a car. I did have a car, but I didn't want to drive up there by myself. So he sent me the address of the place, the day and the time that I was supposed to be there. So as y'all know, I'm a mama's girl. I asked my mom, I said, hey mom, I have an interview at this place at this time and this, this day and this time. Do you want to bring me? She was like, cool, whatever. So I get cute. I get all dressed up. We get something to eat before we left because I'm the one, I show up 30 minutes early just in case. You know what I'm saying? I showed up super early. We stopped, got something to eat. We ate it at the place, waiting for the time. The closer and closer it got to the time, I started getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. So I go up there. Mind y'all, this was an hour drive to the interview spot. An hour drive. I'm thinking I'm finna be late because of traffic and all this. An hour drive. So we get there. I go upstairs. I get to the receptionist. I said, hey, I'm here for the interview with so and so. She looked at me and said, oh, I'm so sorry. He is not here. He does this all the time. You're not the first person he's done this to. This is not his first time doing this. I said, so I just came over here for nothing, basically. She was like, can you leave a message? I can take a message and give it to him when he comes. She was like, I'm not even his secretary. I'm somebody else's secretary. He don't even have a secretary. I said, okay, I left message, whatever. So I you know what I'm saying? Me and my mom, we get in the car. I tell her everything. I'm like, this man ain't even here. He just dipped on me, da 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 da. She was like, dang, basically. And so we head back home. And halfway home, I get a text message. This boy had the nerve to say, I apologize. There was a clerical error. Is there a chance that we can reschedule at a different day at a different time? Can you come back like next week or something? In my head, I was like, Carol, you better not. You better not, bitch. Like, you better not. But the desperate person in me, because I think at the time I was working at Dollar Store. Let me say Dollar General. Because when I say Dollar Store, a lot of people think Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Dollar General. I was working there. And that job was putting me through the ringer. Do you hear me? That thing was putting me through the washer and the dryer. Like, it was not for me. So I was trying to get a better job at that time. So I was thinking, let me give him another chance. Because this apparently, it's the first time he done it to me. I don't know how many times he done it to somebody else, but it's the first time he's done it to me. So I asked Mom, I said, hey Mom, are you available to take me again this time around? She was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So the next time come around, this time we wasted a little time because it was in a pretty big city. So I stopped, we window shop, we did a lot of stuff before we even went to the interview because like I said, I like to be early and it is what it is. So we get there, I do the whole thing again. I said, hey, I'm back. Same lady, same secretary. Hey, I'm back. Where he at? And she was like, go this way, da da da, go all the way down to the end. So I go all the way down. I sit in this room. They said, hey, just sit right here. Wait till he calls you. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. I see this room was just, I felt something in my spirit. Just knew something wasn't right about this place. I seen a whiteboard with like people's names and how much money they made in the first month. And I'm like, okay, I see. But it started clicking to me. I'm like, this is door-to-door sales. This is either door-to-door sales work or cold calling. One of the two. And like I told you, I did my research and I seen like they sell knives and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know how to sell knives. Like, what? So, but I was already there, so might as well go on through with it. Gotta see it through. So I met a girl waiting in the room with me, and she was just telling me, "Oh, I work at Walmart right now, and she's wanted a better job because Walmart wasn't cutting it." And I told her, "Girl, I'm in the same boat. I'm working at the dollar store. This ain't for me. Like, I need something else." So we sat in there for about a good 15-30 minutes waiting on this boy. And no, I met him first, then went in the waiting room. Let me tell you what this boy had on. Let me tell you what this boy had on. He had on a baggy three-piece suit. The jacket was too big, the pants was sagging. Don't think he had on no belt, and he had on dirty white Converses. Dirty white Converses. I looked down at that feet. I said, I don't want nothing to do with this man. You see what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with this job. But I was already here. I should have walked out right then. But that's not me. That's not how I roll. So he had me to sign the paperwork, and then he set me in that room. That's when I met the girl. Finally, we get called back to his office. We got called back together. So we sitting there. He basically asking us the same question. This boy looked no older than 21, 22. I was like, so in 20, I was 22 at the time. He looked no older than me. Like, and he had this big room. That probably wasn't even his office for real. He's sitting back like he big bad man, big boss man. And I still can't get over what he had on. He asked us both the same question. We both answered them. And he was like, we'll keep in touch. That's code for we ain't calling you, so don't even worry about coming back. So I shake his hand, she shake his hand, we dip. Actually, no. He told me to leave and she stayed. She probably got that position. I don't know. I left. I said, I think the fact that I told him I was in school kind of put him off. He was like, I don't want nobody who in school. And so he told me to leave and she stayed. So I leave. I go. I told mom, I said, I don't want this job. Even if I don't get it, I don't want it anyway, but I wouldn't feel bad if I don't get it. Because if I got to come up here, I'm not coming. An hour drive from my house to this place. No, thank you. So what had happened was we go home. I never even heard from the man ever again after that day. Well, boy, I never heard from him ever again after that day. Honestly, I forgot all about it because that was a very not good time to play with me. You know what I'm saying? That was not a good time to play with me in that moment. Cause no. But yeah, I honestly have forgot all about that. I guess I put that in the darkest part of my mind because that motherfucker played with me. That motherfucker play with me. I don't do that. I do not do that. So don't play with me, bro. Like, don't ever in your life do that to me. Now, if I get a random message on my phone saying, hey, we heard from a mutual friend that you would be a perfect candidate, I'm finna block and delete and report spam. Because don't ever come on my phone like that. Ever in your motherfucking life. Ever in your life. Never. So, yeah. That was a time that I dodged a missile because at the end of the day, I think that was a scam or I was going to be cold calling or doing door to door. Because no. It was giving very much, you going to do a lot of work for a little pay. But yeah, y'all, that was my story time. I hope y'all liked it. If y'all probably know who I'm talking about, y'all probably know what company I'm talking about. And if y'all do, comment so I can remember. Cause I remember looking at the website. I was like, "Ooh, it's so cute. Look at all these pretty knives and da 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 da." Anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Cause I know y'all wanna support your girl. And let me know if y'all like this new song with the mic. Because if so, mind y'all, this is my boyfriend mic. So if y'all like it, I'm messing around to get my own or whatever the case may be. But yeah, let me know how y'all like it. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.